Hi, I'm LaVonda and welcome to Homeschoolific. I am here with my second graders' homeschool curriculum choices for this 2020-2021 school year. So let's get into it. So for handwriting, we're using a reason for handwriting, level B. I'm just gonna skip over this here and go right into grammar or language arts. For phonics, we're using Explode the Code 1, 2, and 3. And I usually start our kids on Explode the Code a little earlier. Usually I would have started for first grade, but we didn't. We focused on finishing up our language, our 100 lessons, Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons book, and focused on reading more than this and making sure he understood that. And so we're getting to it now. And for grammar, we're using first language lessons for the Well-Trained Mind, level 1 and level 2. And he's actually doing these things with his brother. They each have their own phonics books, but we do the same grammar because they're not writing in the books. We are also doing American history. We're just using Little Hands Celebrate America. This is a very fun history little notebook where it gives them glimpses of what's happened in our history at a very, very primary level and activities to go along with it. As well as I know this is just a book, but I love it and I'm using it along with our history and to teach a little bit of civics. A More Perfect Union, the story of our Constitution. And so this is our history and civics kind of mixed in together. Along with my daughter, this is mainly for my daughter, the economics books that we're using. So Whatever Happened to Penny Candy and Us Foreigners Understanding Economics. However, I am reading this aloud to our boys so they get to listen as it happens, and we discuss things and we talk about things at their level. The same thing with the Nickels, Dimes, and Dollars, A Wise Kid's Guide to Money Matters book. My daughter's using this, but we kind of let our boys sit in and they learn and they understand. So this kind of goes along with them. We'll be using this as well for them, or are using it as well for them. So this year we're also using our Ultimate U.S. Road Trip Atlas by National Geographic Kids, as well as the U.S. Atlas by National Geographic for kids. One of my favorites, just like I said before in the other video, used it when my daughter was young, and our boys are they're going to get to this. We're going to get to this actually in our second half of the year. I just want to get through all the good stuff and kind of taper it down because I don't like our days to be long. And so that's what we're using. African American Heritage Studies. If you see like note tabs and stuff, is because that's where we're at, and that's how I keep track of where we're at in the book. It makes it easy so I can just open it and that's where we go. So we're using Heart and Soul, A Story of America and African Americans. And we just read through it in the America's Black Founders with 21 activities. A favorite. I love the books that teach history and it has activities to go along with it to reinforce that for your little ones. And for math, Bishop is doing teaching textbooks level 3 and he's doing such a great job. He's been wanting to do work on the computer because I think he sees dad doing it. And so I'll just show a picture up here of what that looks like on the outside. But teaching textbooks, math 3 for Bishop, and he's enjoying it. The next big thing we do is Bible. And so they have their devotional. This is Bishop's devotional. He's our second grader. And it's Gotta Have God 2, Fun Devotions for Boys, ages 2 to 5. He's older than that, but this is a good base because I want him to kind of learn to read. It's easier for him to read along with me some of the words. Not all the words he'd understand because they're big, big words, but it gives him a chance to sound them out as we go through them. And he's becoming a much more confident reader, and that was my goal. So we're also using Dangerous Prayers, 50 Powerful Prayers That Change the World. We got through about half of this last year, And we're just kind of going through the rest of it this year, as well as theology, which is theology for little ones. I love this book. We've used this book many, many times, and I think it's important that our kids know it. I would use it every single year until they understand who God is and what he means to us and why we love him so and why he loves us so, as well as the really big book of Bible story coloring pages. Now, like this, it actually has the Bible story on the back of the book, and it makes it easier. I'm sorry, on the back of the page, let me just show you. As well as on the front of the page is the coloring page. So it's a coloring page. You probably can't see this, but we'll get a closer shot for you. The coloring page, as well as the Bible study on the back, so I can kind of read to them as they color. And I now usually color a page sometimes with them. And also they are memorizing their books of the Bible. The bishop knows the Old Testament, and he speaks through it really fast, sometimes so fast that I don't understand what he's saying. And I want to make sure it's very clear to him what book it is he's saying, because he's doing it along to a song that we've memorized the books of the Bible to. And he's working on his New Testament. So they all got all their little flashcards for that and a bookmark for that as well. And so that wraps up our second graders homeschool curriculum choices for the 2020-2021 school year. Remember, you can go to homeschoolific.com to check out our courses, or if you need help and you need consulting, we're there as well. If you want to comment below, if you have any of the curriculum that I've just mentioned for your second grader, comment below and let me know how you're liking it. Like this video, share it with like-minded people, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We'll see you soon.